Hey everybody, how are you doing? Happy Tuesday. This is another Tag Tuesday and my name's Emily and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a Would You Rather tag. This tag was originally created by Kat at Curious Cat, and I was tagged by Pat at Book Chat with Pat and also Heather Reads. I'll link both of their videos for this tag down below. And I think this tag was also created by Ellen Made Book Club, in addition to Cat at Curious Cat. So I'll link both of their channels below as well, so y'all can go check them out as well. But without further ado, let's just kind of get into this tag. I'm kind of a little nervous about some of these questions. I think they're going to be kind of difficult to answer, but we'll see. So prompt number 1 is, would you rather never read more than one book from the same author, you can't reread either, or read only books from one author of your choice? Man, I feel like there's some authors that have been pretty prolific that I would want to keep reading, but that's the only thing I could read forever. I think I'm gonna have to pick the first one. You can't read any more than one book from an author. Okay, and also my computer's down here that has the question, so that's what I'm looking at. But prompt number 2, would you rather read a book with an unlikable main character or your favorite character dies? I think I'd rather have my favorite character die. I know that sounds horrible, but the only books I have ever, I'm not really a DNFer when it comes to books. I'm just not really. But the only ones that I ever DNF are because I find the main character so insufferable. So I think I'd rather have my favorite character die than have an unlikable main character. Number 3, would you rather start your library from scratch, but you can't rebuy any of the books that were on your shelves before, or never be allowed to add a new book to your current library? My current library is not really very big. I've only kind of started rebuilding it in my adult life. A lot of the books from my childhood are at my parents' house. So I think I would rather start my library from scratch. 4, would you rather your favorite author never publishes anything new or only publishes bad books from now on? I think I would rather them never publish anything new. If everything my favorite authors, that means I like everything that they have already, probably, and I could just reread those. I wouldn't want them to publish anything bad. So yeah, I'll go with the first one on that one. Number 5, would you rather read only one of your favorite genres or read as widely as you want except in that one favorite genre? I think I'm probably gonna have to go with the second one. Yeah, I'd rather be able to read as widely as possible, even if I can't read my favorite genre, than be limited forever. Yeah. Okay, number 6. Would you rather be stranded on a desert island with a full library or still live in society but books have disappeared? Okay, I feel like this might be an unpopular booktube answer, but I think I'd rather live in society but books have disappeared. The people in my life are really important to me. I don't think I want to be on a deserted island without them forever. And this prompt does not say that we can't continue to write and tell stories orally, So I don't know, is that cheating to add some conditions to the prompt? I don't know. I just think I don't want to leave my people. Books are important and wonderful, but the people in my life are more important. Okay, yeah. Number 7, sci-fi fantasy. Would you rather read only 5+ book series, but they're unfinished, or read only thick standalones with lots of info dumping? Do I mind when a series remains unfinished? That does kind of bother me. I mean, I think like when it comes to things like the trilogy that Patrick Rothfuss was writing and Game of Thrones, I think people are kind of resigned to the fact that they won't be finished. I think people knew that like Robert Jordan wouldn't be able to finish The Wheel of Time, but Brandon Sanderson stepped in to help finish it. I would probably go, I really could go either way on this one. If you make me pick, I'll probably go with the thick standalone with info dumping. When it comes to sci-fi and fantasy, I just kind of accept that like there's going to be at least some level of info dumping because you're creating a whole other world. So I can get past that, I think. Number 8, mystery. Would you rather always get book twists spoiled, or they all have an open ending, the killer isn't caught? Oh, I'd rather the twist be spoiled. Spoilers don't really bother me all that much. So yeah, I'd rather the twist get spoiled. Number 9, historical romance. Would you rather have a great love story but with historical inaccuracies, or a toxic or meh love story but great historical world building? I mean, what kind of inaccuracies are we talking about? I mean, I think it depends on the inaccuracy and whether or not the history is the focus of the story or the romance is the focus of the story. Because that depends, and it depends on the type of inaccuracy. Is it an inaccuracy that's really like inconsequential to the story? Or is it like a piece of technology or invention is mentioned that wasn't created yet? I don't know. And let's be real, we are talking about fiction. And so I'm probably going to go with this first option. I think I'd rather have a good love story with some minor historical inaccuracies. I think that's where I'm going to lean, assuming that it's not like a major inaccuracy that could have been easily fixed. Yeah. I think that's where I'm going to land, because we're talking about fiction, not nonfiction. Yeah. Okay. I'm settling there. Number 10, would you rather read a book that has the best characters, plot, and writing? Oh, you can only choose one, but none of the others. Can you have a good characters and good plot without good writing? I feel like if you have good writing, you kind of get the others by default. Maybe, well, not by default, but you're more likely to get the others if you have good writing. Or is this purely meaning prose and not like storytelling ability? And I don't know, can you have a good character that is well drawn without good writing? To be able to flesh out who they are? Well, I think I'm gonna have to say good writing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to have good writing, because I think good writing gives me a better chance at getting the other two. Yeah, okay. 11, would you rather have a friend who loses your books or mistreats them, stains them, breaks the spine? Probably a friend that loses my books. I don't lend out, well, I do lend out books. I don't lend out books to people that I think are gonna mistreat my books anyway. So, yeah, I think I'd rather someone lose my books. 12, would you rather never be allowed to visit a bookstore again or be banned from all the libraries in the world? Ooh, I think I'd rather be banned from all the libraries in the world. I go to bookstores all the time. Even if I don't buy something, I go to bookstores all the time. I go to bookstores more frequently than I do libraries. I should go to my libraries more, and I do go to them, but I go to bookstores more. And I wouldn't want to be banned from used bookstores. Yeah, I'd rather be banned from the libraries. Number 13, would you rather everyone hates your favorite books? Would you rather everyone hates your favorite books or everyone loves the books you hate? Would I rather everyone hate my favorite books? It might do like a little damage to my heart when people hate my favorite books, but I don't really mind hating books that other people really like. That doesn't really bother me. So I think I would rather that everyone loves the books that I hate. I think, yeah, I think I'd rather that. Okay. Please pardon my barking dogs. I put them outside briefly just so I could film this, but they're having a good time barking at the delivery people. Okay, prompt number 14. Would you rather only listen to audiobooks narrated by the worst narrator or only read physical books in terrible lighting? Oh, I'd rather read physical books in terrible lighting. I mean, my eyesight's not amazing as it is, but there are things I can do to improve that. I think I can get better contacts or glasses, but I'm already weird about audiobooks and whether or not I like them. So if it's got a bad narrator, it's just not going to happen for me. Number 15, would you rather books from the same series or collection don't match or read books printed in a tiny font? I hate when book series don't match. When the books don't match each other, the spines don't match, that drives me up the wall. I don't know why it's so difficult for publishers to get that together. I legitimately don't understand. Does someone else understand? If you do, please explain it to me, because I just don't understand. I need someone to explain to me why that doesn't happen and why they mess that up. Please tell me, because if there's some reason for it, I would love to know, but it escapes me. So I think I would rather books printed in a tiny font. I can grab a magnifying glass if I have to. Number 16, would you rather never post another YouTube video or never watch YouTube ever again? I think I'd rather never post a YouTube video. Even if I don't post a video, I can still engage in comments and stuff like that if I'm able to watch YouTube. So yeah, I'd rather never post again. All right, 17, tag your BookTube friends. Okay, guys, well, I will tag a few people down below. I hope you enjoyed this Would You Rather tag. Some of these were kind of iffy and I waffled around, but this is a fun little thing to do. So hope y'all enjoy, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.